Life. It can get on top of you quickly, can't it? Missed bills, housing troubles, employment issues. It can be overwhelming, but with 211, it only takes one step to get connected to the help you need. 211 specialists are trained to help you overcome seemingly impossible challenges, however complex they are. 211 is always available to help, so get in touch today.
This message presented by the United Way of Logan County.
Running errands, shuttling kids to practices, and still have to stop by the store. Sound familiar? At Town & Country Bank, we love seeing our customers, but we know that can't always happen. That's why we make managing your money easy with our mobile app. You can deposit checks, transfer funds, or make payments through your smartphone or tablet. Plus, we offer text banking and an interactive online budget tool to keep you on track. Visit townandcountrybank.com to learn more. Town & Country Bank, side by side, member FDIC.
Have you ever seen somebody treated unfairly because of the color of their skin?
Do you guys know what it means to have white privilege?
What is racism and what do you think about it?
Talk to young children about what racism is, giving them the language to understand it. They can be disruptors. They can shape and shift culture.
We may not always know the answer, but we'll try and help you learn.
You don't have to have all the answers, but that doesn't mean we can't start.
The view from the cheap seats. There's nothing better than the view from the cheap seats. We have a good view today. We're at the Lincoln Junior High School, brand new baseball diamond, all this artificial turf out here. You guys set us up well in the shade, I guess, for a while, but it'll last for the show. We're missing some people today. I don't know where Furniture Jake is, and I have no idea where Kirby is, so it's just me and these other two soldiers with me, Jim Ash, Lloyd Kirby, and we're joined by Lincoln football coach Matt Silkowski. And you got to be happy today, coach. You're 2-0.
Yeah, 2-0, back-to-back years. It wasn't pretty in that first half, that's for sure. But we're 2-0, played better than they did, and we'll take it.
Scored more points. There you go.
Yeah, if defense doesn't let them score, we'll have a good shot.
I'll tell you, let's talk about the game, because I did get to watch it last night. I thought we'll just go by quarters, I guess. I start the first quarter. You had a nice drive, got down, didn't get any points, but you moved the ball well.
Yeah, we had a shot play called. We saw on film that when we motioned that safety would fly down, so we had where Decker was going to replace. Obviously they're going to key on. It was there. We didn't handle the snap very well, and it didn't hit. But yeah, we should have scored right out the gate. We had it set up exactly like we wanted. But they're kids. They made a mistake.
Nope. And you go. Let's go back to talking about Keon a second as we skip around. Our teams have to key on him.
Yeah.
And then that allows Decker to go, and Decker's just a ton.
Yeah, he was our leading rusher again last night. I think he went for like 90 or so.
And he's the tough yards. He's not the turn in the corner kid, although he can.
Yeah, he did a little bit last night. He did on a big fourth down. We ran a jet sweep with him. But yeah, he's running a lot of counters and power right now.
Pop up the middle and take off.
Yeah, he's a tough kid. It's really nice little compliment that we got again this season. So we just got to keep it going. We know they're going to key on, number 24, and that's going to be that way all year. And, Isaac benefits from that.
Yeah, and I saw that at points and times, Charles did a good job of getting Keon and being outside on him. But you just can't trap that kid all day long.
No, when you do that, you're opening, you're leaving another bubble somewhere else, and we're been able to kind of take advantage of that.
Well, I thought, obviously the first half, you got the ball in the second half and you went down and scored. I thought the first quarter may have been like kind of even, but I thought you dominated the next three quarters.
Yeah,
offensively and defensively.
Oh yeah, statistically we had them in that first quarter there. It was that no school yesterday really kind of got to
that's
us.
A tough day.
Yeah, I thought, but we brought them in at noon, had a walkthrough, great spirits, energy was great. I thought it was gonna be okay. But yeah, we just got there and that wasn't the case. And we're fortunate to be winning 7-0 at the half. Felt it should have been more. But again, defense came up. Ben didn't break, gave up some plays, but made plays when we needed. And when we got that 3 and out, to start the second half, we got the ball and scored. It was like, okay, now we got to just do our thing.
Yeah, then you just did an excellent job of running the clock, milking that all down. You get the lead. There's no sense in doing something stupid. You're good.
Yeah, and I thought our kids played well. We only had 3 penalties last night, so played some disciplined football there. I think one was a hold, we had a false start, and then one defensive encroachment. So pretty happy with that. But we got to just keep getting better. And when we play well, we're okay. But when we come out asleep, we're fortunate that it was only 7-0 at half. Very fortunate with that.
Yeah, you don't want that day off. Not having a regular school day really affects that attitude or something. Kids sleep in and
and even the kids talked about that they didn't like it either. That their routine was thrown, and if that happens down the road again, we'll figure something out.
Yeah, hopefully there's no more holidays on a Friday, and who knows in the playoffs? We get in those playoffs.
We play like we do in that first half, though. We ain't getting there. We got to be better. That's not good enough.
I thought when you talk about let's talk about defense for a little bit. You're missing the main cog last night when your inside linebacker's not playing.
Yeah,
you worry.
We had a heck of a week. It really was. And that's kind of I give a lot of credit to our kids and our coaching staff this week. Obviously Tate wasn't able to go last night. Angel Hardo though stepped up, and we knew Angel could play. We knew, obviously it's a drop off. Tate's a special player, and we know that. He's going to be for the next couple of years here. But Angel's a good football player too. He plays fast. He's not the biggest kid, but he plays bigger than he is. So we knew that we'd be okay. Offensive line-wise, one of our linemen kind of came up a little gimpy. It was Tuesday, I think. Wasn't able to practice Wednesday. So Peyton Johnson went from fullback to guard again.
And he can do it all.
Yeah, and he's such a great team guy. I know he didn't like it, but just like he didn't last year. But he wants what's best for the team, like everybody else. So he's put his pride on the shelf.
And you made him happy late. You gave him the ball a few times.
We probably could have got him a touchdown, but we didn't want to do that. But yeah, so it was fine. We made it work. We knew we would. Our coaches did a great job, moving guys around, putting kids in position to be successful, and. I'm hopeful Tate will be back next week. Owen Grant's, going really good through rehab. So hopefully get him back soon too.
Well, I noticed we noticed the speed on the field. I mean, you're the fastest team on the field, and it was very obvious when they would throw passes. No one's behind you.
Yeah, and that's very happy with our defensive backs. They're doing a great job. We're just playing really disciplined, and that was kind of the key defensively. We think Six is a really good football player. Their quarterback. We think very highly of him. Just the things we saw on film from week 1. We thought he could be a problem if we let him, but we held him to about 100 yards offense.
Is that what they had total?
Yeah, it was around 100, a little under 100.
Good.
So yeah, we're happy with that. Very happy with that. So we're fortunate to get out of that one with all the injuries we had. The no school thing. We'll take it.
Well, I'll tell you, I think you'd have to go back into the possibly before I was born, and I'm old. The Lincoln High School had back-to-back shutouts.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back 2-0 starts.
That's one for the record books.
Yeah, 3 of the last 4 games have been shutouts. You go back to Taylorville week 8 last year. True. We shut them out, and the defense is playing well. But we know this week's going to be different. Jerseyville's coming to town, and we high respect for them.
Well, let's talk about Jerseyville a second. But
I don't know much yet. I just broke down. We got broke down one game, about 3/4 away done with the other one.
What do they want to run?
They changed philosophies. They're going to run very similar to what Charleston did, but they'll jump into some gun spread stuff too. But they'll be under center, fullback, tight end, tailback. Probably power counter. Probably some fullback trap, I would assume, is in there too. So we got to
get our boys up front ready. I thought they did a good job last night.
They did. We're just substituting guys in and, keeping guys fresh, and they're getting off the ball well. Frank Sanders had a couple really big sacks and some key moments again last night.
Yes, he did.
So he's only getting better. Ryan Frigé took another step in the right direction. The interior D-line did a good job. Screen game has always kind of been an Achilles heel defensively for us too, and we scouted it. They had a tell when he knew they were going to run a screen, and Noah Rashall stayed home, did his job, very disciplined football play, and was right. I thought he was going to pick it off, but made a great play, and
So you did sit on the screen, Will? Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, he plays that pretty well. He recognizes it, and he was right where he needed to be.
What happened on the? You can't tell from watching it on on TV, but
sure.
What happened on the? There was one Charleston guy and 3 Railers, and it was a smothered up mess late on the ball, and they called the interference on the Charleston guy, but we couldn't tell what he.
I don't know what happened. I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. Yeah,
the guy threw into triple coverage, and they called offensive interference.
Yeah, I'm assuming he pushed one of our guys. I didn't see it live, and I was writing our officials here. I'm like, I need an explanation on this one, because those calls typically go against us. So he was like, it's actually not on you. Like, okay.
Yeah, okay, that settles that.
Yeah.
Well, I thought, hats off to the Raiders. I thought you guys dominated really the whole game. First quarter kind of even, but you dominated the game, offensively and defensively.
Quickest first half I've ever been a part of. It wasn't even an hour.
And it was still sunny out.
Yeah.
At halftime, I jumped in the pool and got back out to watch the second half.
I couldn't. Yeah, it was a weird. It was a weird night.
Well, you might have the same thing again next week if they want to run too.
Yeah, I mean that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna run the ball. Gabe Smith. We could throw the ball we want. Gabe had a great catch.
Oh yeah, let's bring Gabe up a second. Yeah,
he was a different guy this week in practice. Started getting. He's a heck of an athlete. The one thing he was missing, he just needed a little bit of that dog in him, to go out and want to dominate. And saw a different kid this week with him, very motivated this week. So we knew we wanted to try getting him a catch, and we had the opportunity to do so. Colby Glenn had a big catch. Ledley had another catch. Isaac,
Well, when you talk about Colby and Glenn and Isaac, and we go back into that wrestling phase of things. Boy, those guys stick people. Man, Decker had a big hit last night.
Yeah, they
tackle well.
They do. And that's we little arm tackling first half. And then they kind of decided, this isn't going to work, and they
That's that day off of school, man.
It's not good. Yeah, we'll figure something out next time.
Yeah, that's a tough day.
Yeah.
So as we look at Jerseyville, what they do last night?
They lost to Berrien. Not sure on the score, but Marion's a good program.
Down south.
Yeah, they beat Granite City week 1.
Pretty big school Berrien is, I think, too.
I'm not sure.
It's a growing community, I know.
Yeah, I don't know much about it. I just know that, historically they're, a good football program.
Yeah. So
they got a couple good players, good size running back.
And week 1, what did they do?
They beat Granite City. I think it was 35-0. That's about what I expected. That Jerseyville's had their hand the past couple of years.
Well, hey, historically Jerseyville's a very good football program.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a physical game. They got some big, strong kids. I think we do too.
Charleston looked big up front last night.
Yeah, they were big. They were young. A lot of first-year players. They only had 3 seniors on their roster. But I think there'll be a problem down the road in that conference for some teams.
Now, our offensive and defensive line last night I thought did real well. I mean, you want to throw some names out?
They all did. They all did. Coach McFadden and Coach Brummett had that offensive line. It was. Like I said, it was a tough week on us offensively. Just finding some guys, moving guys around in different spots. Usually Frank's more of our strong tackle. Had to jump over to quick tackle to replace Tate. And we had one guy was banged up for a couple days this week. So Peyton's down there playing and teaching another guy how to play it. And we were just like, okay, we'll get through it. It'll be okay. And then D-line, they did great. Coach Adams doing a great job with those guys, and they're really buying into him, and they play really hard for him, and they really gravitate towards him. And then defense coordinator Coach Buchanan just putting guys in spots. He's doing a great job for us. Really big pickup for our staff.
Awesome. I thought you guys did a good job on, of course, Keon and Decker. They have that instinct of where to cut and turn up. They do a good job of that, but also they had great blocks on the edge. I thought you did a good job blocking on the edge. Yeah,
Colby had a couple pancakes, and I know Kanai blocked really well. And Gabe, when he was in there, did well. When we started splitting our fullback out a little bit in the slot again this week, like we were doing some of that last year, and he blocked well on the perimeter. I think Coach Adams and Coach Vlahovic, D-line crew, when you guys can get off the ball and hold them and help control their run game, it's going to allow us to kind of just do our thing. And that was kind of what I told the coaches pregame, like, hey, you guys just stop them on defense, and we'll do our thing, and we'll be okay. Yeah, it's pretty nice to have that control, which you had last night. You're controlling the ball, the clock, the score. That's a nice way to play a ball game. Yeah, we're just going to do our thing, and we don't want to play fast. We're just gonna control what we can control. Well, next week you have your first home game. Yeah, let's talk about that, because I think the crowd's going to get out there. First Responders Bowl. So we'll be wearing camos again, thanks to the recruiters at the Illinois National Guard, and we have a strong relationship with those guys. They do, such great work in our school, with our kids, and obviously they're big. Heads up. They're big, they're big they're good friends to our program, so we like to
Did they come out during the summer and do something?
They did, yeah. They came out, just did some team building stuff. They did, kind of worked them out for a day, and it was nice. And then they actually had our kids out that on a Sunday for some paintball. They paintballed over there and fed them lunch. And
where'd you do that at?
What is it? Fort Lincoln there in Springfield.
Okay, I was wondering.
I think it's called Fort Lincoln. So yeah, they had them out there, a couple days after they were with us. We had about 15 kids go down there and paintball with their recruits and stuff, and they had a great.
They like that.
Yeah, they had a great time. So just keep building that relationship with the National Guard guys, and excited to have them back with us next week.
Yeah, it's in that team building. You can't say enough about it. That relationship you got to have in that huddle, and everybody picking each other up.
Yeah, and that's something that's special about this team is just how much I can't say it enough how much they just care about each other and they really love each other. It's all about the team with them, and that's kind of what it needs to be. And
they coming over here again? Tell you what, we're in
the spot here.
War zone over here. Did you guys do this? Oh, look at those two chuckle because they can see everything happening.
Yeah, they know it's coming.
Well, I tell you what, your 2-0 start, dominated both games, back-to-back shutouts. You got to be feeling good. A name I wanted to bring up too again was Hurley. How he's popped into the spotlight there, grabbing the ball and running the ball well.
Oh, Bunner.
Bunner. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Bunner.
Yeah, Peyton Bunner. Yeah, he did well again. He's a nice. He's a big kid, strong. So when he, I don't know about this. I'm gonna hit my truck.
That's near your truck.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. He blocks well. He does a great job. He's picking up the offense very quickly, and we'll just keep riding with him, and hopefully get Peyton going a little more at fullback this week. Hopefully we don't need him at guard, and kind of get a nice little compliment going with them.
And if you're Jerseyville and you're watching game film, you don't have, we talk about Keon a lot, but you don't have just Keon to keep an eye on now. I mean, you've been kind of watching this Decker kid come along, and now all of a sudden you got the other kids that are popping around, and defensively, you're kind of a mess to look at.
Yeah, so we got to get the passing game going a little bit. Obviously it hasn't been terrible. They're doing great. I think it was 4 for 5 or something last night. So we could throw the ball too. I prefer to run it, but we can throw it when we want to.
Yeah, what they say, a lot of bad things can happen when you throw that ball.
Yeah, I mean, if I can not throw a pass in a game, I'd be a happy guy.
Somebody did that last year. Wilmington won a state championship and didn't throw a pass.
Yeah, hey, I'll take it. Yeah, we threw 3 against Mattoon last year.
And what about the first week? How many times did you throw? You didn't throw much of that.
7, I think. I think we threw 7.
That one's out there.
We're okay.
When I hear him move out there, we're okay.
Yeah. Hear the parents cheering.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Yeah, when it goes silent and you heard that ding, we have problems.
Yeah, we gotta figure it out.
Well, Coach, you're 2-0. You're coming home next weekend. A tough game, Jerseyville. I'm sure the crowd's going to get out there.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm sure the student section will have a nice theme, again for it this year. And our kids are excited to come back home and play for their, for our fans, and show them the product we've working really hard, put on the field for them.
Well, congratulations. We're with Coach Matt Silkowski, the 2-0 Lincoln Railers, and they'll be at home next weekend against Jerseyville. Coach, thanks for hanging out with us.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
We'll see you next week.
All right. Thanks, guys.
We're going to take a break right now. Thanks for listening, and enjoy our sponsors.
Life. It can get on top of you quickly, can't it? Missed bills, housing troubles, employment issues. It can be overwhelming, but with 211, it only takes one step to get connected to the help you need. 211 specialists are trained to help you overcome seemingly impossible challenges, however complex they are. 211 is always available to help, so get in touch today.
This message presented by the United Way of Logan County.
Running errands, shuttling kids to practices, and still have to stop by the store. Sound familiar? At Town & Country Bank, we love seeing our customers, but we know that can't always happen. That's why we make managing your money easy with our mobile app. You can deposit checks, transfer funds, or make payments through your smartphone or tablet. Plus, we offer text banking and an interactive online budget tool to keep you on track. Visit townandcountrybank.com to learn more. Town & Country Bank, side by side, member FDIC.
Have you ever seen somebody treated unfairly because of the color of their skin?
Do you guys know what it means to have white privilege?
What is racism and what do you think about it?
Talk to young children about what racism is, giving them the language to understand it. They can be disruptors. They can shape and shift culture.
We may not always know the answer, but we'll try and help you learn.
You don't have to have all the answers, but that doesn't mean we can't start.
Life. It can get on top of you quickly, can't it? Missed bills, housing troubles, employment issues. It can be overwhelming, but with 211, it only takes one step to get connected to the help you need. 211 specialists are trained to help you overcome seemingly impossible challenges, however complex they are. 211 is always available to help, so get in touch today.
This message presented by the United Way of Logan County. Holland, Berrien, Bennett Funeral Home was built on a tradition of trust and caring. Located in Lincoln, Holland, Berrien, Bennett is family-owned and operated, offering loved ones comfortable facilities and caring professionals Chris and Leslie Bennett. Loss of a loved one is one of the most difficult challenges anyone can face, and it's important to have a funeral home you can trust to provide peace of mind while adhering to the highest standards of care. Call 217-732-2638 or learn more at hbbfh.com.
Running errands, shuttling kids to practices, and still have to stop by the store. Sound familiar? At Town & Country Bank, we love seeing our customers, but we know that can't always happen. That's why we make managing your money easy with our mobile app. You can deposit checks, transfer funds, or make payments through your smartphone or tablet. Plus, we offer text banking and an interactive online budget tool to keep you on track. Visit townandcountrybank.com to learn more. Town & Country Bank, side by side, member FDIC.
The inventory reduction sale is in full swing at Jake's Furnishings in Lincoln, and you'll save for every room in your home. Top quality furniture for every room in your house will create a stunning new look while saving you hundreds of dollars. Choose from top quality Ashley brand sofas, including recliners, plush sectionals, complete dining room sets, and handsome bedroom outfits fit for a king. And what better than the perfect mattress than Bemco for the best night's sleep. At Jake's Furnishings, all Bemco mattresses are on sale now, including plush, luxury firm, and pillow top models. But hurry into Jake's now, as this inventory reduction sale won't last long. For more details, stop by the Jake's Furnishing showroom, located at 1100 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Phone 735-1212 and become a fan on Facebook. Jake's Furnishings. Make it your own.
Or to schedule an appointment. Online booking is now available at capsule.info. Eligibility requirements do apply, and funding is provided by the Illinois Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity.
That's Gordon. Yeah, Gordon. This is former WAND sports director and humongous Lincoln Railer fan Gordon Voigt, and you're listening to Cheap Seats with Joe, Jake, Jim, Lloyd, and Shabadoo on 96.3 FM WLCN.
Oh, Cherry. Don't you be laughing over there, Lloyd. Joe Ryan back with you on the cheap seats. I was here all by myself for a while. We talked to Coach Silkowski there, 2-0. Now, Furniture Jake drops by in his fancy little ride and thinks he wants to come in and talk on the show. Do you have anything to say, Jake? Can you help us any?
I'm of no help to you.
That's exactly what we thought. That's why we brought on.
Running a few minutes late today. I was partaking
probably
in the
drive
Cardinal
over
game last night.
The drive over.
The drive over is rough.
Yeah.
The block and a half from the school is kind of tough.
You know,
it's always fun to see.
That's why we had the lovely and always very entertaining Michelle Featon come on with us, because she's very entertaining, and lovely lady,
and classes up the show, and has more sports knowledge.
And she's in charge of the Logan County baseball tournament, and that's why we're here today.
Don't make it sound like I'm always in charge.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Oh, we know you're always in charge.
Yeah, we'll talk to Howie. I know who's in charge as he sleeps away.
I'm sure he's listening.
You call that phone and make him get up.
He's probably listening.
All right. He could know the trivia and when you could win something.
It could be.
Wait, there was a trivia?
Winners.
Yeah, you could win it. We got a movie trivia coming up.
Okay, I was going to say.
Might be able to win that. What should we call you? AD?
Sure.
AD Featon?
Sure.
AD Michelle? What do they call you at the school?
Mrs. Featon, usually.
Oh, okay.
I'm a teacher, so.
Well, that was too easy.
I'm a teacher first and AD second.
Title.
Yeah.
Okay, we're talking with AD Featon. And AD, tell us all about what we got going on here with the Logan County tournament.
Well, this is the Logan County baseball tournament. It's been happening for hundreds of years, probably. Mm-hmm. And every year a school is in charge of hosting it, so we just kind of have a rotation. And I was up this year. This is the first year we're having it at the wonderful turf at the junior high, so that was nice. I didn't have to get any field ready, we play at the Lincoln Park District, so they do a wonderful job getting the field ready for us. But yeah, it was nice just to wake up and come out here, and I got the scoreboard. Mr. Bainter's doing it while I'm on here for me, but I'll just be manning the scoreboard the rest of the day.
And you just pull up and walk around.
Yeah, well, sit under the tree.
You could have some Carol gear on, showing off or something. I don't think you do.
No, I don't.
All right.
That's fine.
That's all right.
Fine. Totally fine.
Or some bear gear, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
As that's coming up.
Yeah. Last night, we're big Hokie fans, so we watched Virginia Tech. They lost at the end, and then Illinois lost at the end, and then the Cardinals won, so I was happy about that. Howie wasn't very happy about it, but I was happy about it. And then Lincoln Railers, man, we love watching on TV.
Yeah, fun
Great
stuff. It is the best time of the year. Everything just seems to just pow. Here you go with fun stuff.
Yeah.
That summer kind of lingers with nothing going on.
I tell you, that was the first Cardinal game I've been to that we brought home a win in a while.
Well, then maybe you're good luck charm now.
I was pretty happy about that.
Yeah, I've been to 2 games, and they played the Cubs, and the Cubs won both, so I just stopped going.
We need you to stop going. But remember the old Brady Bunch where you had the tiki doll? For you older people, remember the tiki doll, and Greg got the tiki doll, and then they thought it was bad luck?
Oh, yeah.
We can make you a little tiki doll.
Wasn't that like the reunion show or something like that?
We can make you into.
You're talking way before my time.
Stuff.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
We can make Jake into a little tiki doll, and then wear it for good luck.
Just so you know, there's something coming out that will be advertised here real soon.
Oh boy!
Well,
let's not take that in the wrong direction. Let's just keep going.
I'll say that my marketing team has these grand plans for a Jake likeness. So
we like
bobblehead.
It'll be out real soon, and hopefully it'll be very entertaining.
You can be the Riddler Man.
I could.
All right. Reel it in, guys. Let's get back on track here. Come on.
That's what this show's all about. See, this is who's in charge.
Right here.
That's right.
AD Featon.
So anyway, we started on Thursday. The 4 and the 5 seed played. Chester East was the 5 seed, and Carroll was the 4 seed. Carroll lost, so we're done for the weekend. We don't play again. And then now we have the 1 seed Mount Pulaski playing the 5 seed Chester East, and then the next game will be the 2 seed Delavan playing against the 3 seed West Lincoln Broadwell, and then the winners of those 2 games will play in the championship at 1 o'clock.
Oh, 1 o'clock today.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll all wrap up.
All today. Yep.
And we've got some vittles back here, right? We got some food going on.
Yeah.
Got some
Junior
vittles.
high. Junior high has the concession stand, so it's
very nice.
It is.
And I tell you what, and for everyone that's ever done anything with baseball and getting stuff ready for a tournament, games, whatever, it's nice to just pull up out here.
Absolutely, yeah.
There you go. Hey,
no
somebody
raking,
mowed
no
yesterday.
lining, nothing. Yeah.
We don't care if it rains.
Yeah,
we're going to be okay.
I didn't even have to look at the weather forecast. It was just show up and go.
Let's talk about it.
There's something really nice. You know, I live in the downtown area here, and it's really nice to be driving by Saturday mornings or whatever, even in the evenings, and see a ball game going on. I mean, you know, you can come over, watch a few innings, stay and watch the whole game if you want, but it's just something about being in downtown Lincoln watching a ball game that's just entertaining.
Yeah.
So
it's nice. We're very thankful that junior high lets us play on their field.
It's great.
So, yeah.
And now let's talk a little bit about over there at Carroll School. How are things? What's going on? Tell us about Carroll School.
Well, enrollment's up this year, so that's always a good thing. Yeah, and, you know, we're just plugging along. This is my 18th year at Carroll School. And
how old are you?
I just turned 40 in June.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm getting up there.
And you didn't watch the Brady Bunch reunion?
No.
We are old.
Tell you what. Well, you know, knowing how tight Howie is, they probably don't have cable TV.
It's all sports all the time. We never have anything else on our TVs.
Yeah, you're right.
So,
I
my first year teaching at Carroll, my brother Kyle was in my first 8th grade class. So,
really?
That was I don't think they learned a thing from me because I'm glad they were smart. Except for Louis Schoenauer, he's a little iffy, but the rest of them were pretty smart in there. So, but it's great. It's going
kids
well.
that came out of Carroll were smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
We could name a few that weren't, but we're not going to go there because they're buddies of ours. So you got anything going on, Carol? You got any fundraiser, anything going on?
We have a gym sponsorship program going on right now. I sent you an email yesterday. You usually come in after the deadline, so hopefully you can get on top of it this year and be the first one.
I'll tell you what, though.
He's kind of victorious, isn't he?
I'm there every year.
You are there every year, so, you know, it doesn't...
He just drags his feet to make your life more
absolutely.
difficult.
That October 1 deadline is fluid.
When did you submit to me?
Yesterday.
Yeah, and you know what? And I pay bills on the 20th of every month. So
allegedly.
It should be, but no, they all sit there.
Well, October 1's the deadline, so you can pay me on September 20th.
Well, there you go.
So anybody wants to be a sponsor at Carroll School, the banner will stay up all year, and get a hold of me.
And you take different donations, right?
Yeah, we'll take any donation. Yeah, but you give me $5, sure.
Well, there you go. But to be on the banner stuff, is it?
Yeah, we suggest a $200 donation, but we're appreciative of everything.
And which in this day and age, that's not a lot of money to donate to help the school.
Well, and athletics is self-supporting. We don't have any. We don't get any funding. The school doesn't give us any money. So, back in the day, we used to do the magazine drive and all of that. But we don't require the kids to do any kind of fundraising for the athletics. We do gondolas, a couple times a year. The gym sponsorship kind of took over the magazine drive because nobody reads a magazine anymore. And then we do a big March Madness thing at the end of the year, so that's always a good fundraiser for us too.
And what's the? Are you guys with the? What's the card thing? Queen of Hearts.
Oh yeah, that's for the school. So the school every Friday they have the Queen of Hearts drawing, and they just had their first drawing yesterday. Queen of Hearts was not picked, so that's always a good thing when you can keep it going past the first week. So if tickets for that are $1 and you just call in the school, or I don't know, you can do it online somehow.
You can do it online.
Yeah. And every week you can get in to win the Queen of Hearts.
Win some money. There you go.
Yeah.
And now this was a question that we had a caller call in and ask, and they wanted to know just where you think you fit in. How good of an athletic director are you compared to John Coca?
Oh, he was the GOAT. I mean, I don't compare at all. I mean, he still loves to be in the know, and he'll email me, and he just emailed me yesterday. Have a great Labor Day weekend.
Did he?
Oh yeah, and
he's a good dude.
Yeah, and I've been there 18 years, and so our teachers that are there now, I don't think any of them were there with John and Ann Stolzenberg and all of them.
Legends.
So, yeah, the legends of Carroll School. I'm the last one left, I guess. But we have new teachers, and it's great. So I just get to show them the ropes a little bit.
Well, when you could hear Coco always had those shoes on that clicked. And you could be, if you're jacking around doing something and you'd hear that clicking coming down the hallway, you knew he was on his way. Everybody get it under control.
Yeah.
You wear those shoes so you can give a little advance?
No.
You got moccasins on, don't you?
I do. I have my Birkenstocks
Sneak up on the kids.
That's right.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Regulate.
Well, we'd like to... Yeah. You ready? because Michelle's here, we're going to see what she knows.
Okay.
We're going to go straight into some movie trivia, Jake.
Did she win it like a week ago or something?
I won last week, yeah.
Did you get your stuff yet?
I did. I got it in the mail.
Okay. Nice.
We're on top of it.
Okay. Are we ready to go, Lloyd? Jim? I'm ready. We're ready to go. Here we go with some movie trivia. You can win 2 tickets to the Clintonian Theater over in Clinton, which is a nice little spot.
Big win.
What's the phone number?
Oh.
And the phone number is...
Wait for it.
217-871-4930. I was close. See, I was right there. 871-4930. Give us a call if you know the movie trivia and win yourself some tickets.
Anybody know what this place is? This is Gettysburg. This is where they fought the Battle of Gettysburg. 50,000 men died right here on this field, fighting the same fight that we're still fighting amongst ourselves today. This green field right here, painted red, bubbling with the blood of young boys. Smoke and hot lead pouring right through their bodies. Listen to their souls, man. I killed my brother with malice in my heart. Hatred destroyed my family. You listen. You take a lesson from the dead. If we don't come together right now on this hollow ground, we too will be destroyed. Just like they were. I don't care if you like each other or not, but you will respect each other. And maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll learn to play this game like men.
Do we have a caller? Oh, we don't have a caller, but we do have a,
I was going to say I've had 3 texts.
Okay, so...
I just watched this movie with the boys for the first time the other day.
You did?
For the first time?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You're, so... Howie has texted that he knows, but
we'll let Jake go first.
What do we call that? What's that noise, Jim, that we make on these people that try to win all the time? No. He's probably... Howie, don't be a prize hog.
The prize pig.
Jay, you got somebody on, Jake?
They just text. They're texting in. They got to call.
They're scared to call and win?
Hey, you can't call on that.
Yeah, you got to call in and win. Come
I'd
on.
say
You're talking on the radio.
Top 3 sports movie of all time.
Probably.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Every time that thing's on, I'll watch it. Every time.
You will?
Every time.
How about you, Michelle? Did you like the show?
What, the movie?
Yeah, the movie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That was a good show.
Good one.
Good show. Nobody's called. Well, we got a few texts, but we always say
the number
you got to call.
We go on break again.
871-4930.
There's another one.
Give us a call. 871-4930. Jake made up a rule. No texting. You got to call. Put your lovely voice on the radio. We'll be around for a little bit. Michelle, you want to give a shout out to anybody?
Well, my whole family, I sent out a text right before, so the whole Verderber family they are listening.
Well,
we got to call. It sounds. The
Verderbers couldn't call.
The Verderbers probably called in. Is it Bobby V?
Go ahead, caller. Do you know the answer?
Hi, am I on?
Oh, it is a Verderber.
Yeah.
Yes, you're on.
Yeah.
Yep.
Aunt Katie.
Oh, hi, Shelley.
Hi.
Aunt Katie, they're talking. We caught you. You trying to disguise your voice?
I can't. I don't know if it's Gettysburg, but I'm just calling because Michelle's on today.
That's all we wanted was you to call it. Well, say hi to Michelle.
Because I'm the big sport. I'm the big sports person in the family.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'll talk to her a little bit. Here we go. What do you guys got going on today?
Well, I'll tell you what. Last night I watched the Cardinals, Serena.
Oh, Serena.
Yes.
LCHS Bobby V football.
Oh, yeah.
Michigan State. And, Illinois, of course.
Well, it must have been date night.
It was Big Friday night.
That's what I thought. So you don't know the name of the movie?
I said Gettysburg, but is that right?
No.
That's where they were when the scene was shot when they were at the Gettysburg.
Oh, it was probably a sports movie.
It is a sports movie.
Oh, yeah.
Sports related.
Yeah. You don't have any help there?
Well, I have somebody sitting next to me, but he's unaware.
He's asleep. I know that. Well, Katie, thanks for the phone call. Thanks for having me on today. I really appreciate that with all my sports trivia. It's been our pleasure. Tell us this, though. Hey, you still there, Katie?
She's gone. She's gone.
Hey, we're going to go to commercial break, I guess. And if you think you know the movie you want to win, give us a call. We're on break, 871-4930. We'll be right back.
Life. It can get on top of you quickly, can't it? Missed bills, housing troubles, employment issues. It can be overwhelming, but with 211, it only takes one step to get connected to the help you need. 211 specialists are trained to help you overcome seemingly impossible challenges, however complex they are. 211 is always available to help, so get in touch today.
This message presented by the United Way of Logan County. Holland, Berrien, Bennett Funeral Home was built on a tradition of trust and caring. Located in Lincoln, Holland, Berrien, Bennett is family-owned and operated, offering loved ones comfortable facilities and caring professionals Chris and Leslie Bennett. Loss of a loved one is one of the most difficult challenges anyone can face, and it's important to have a funeral home you can trust to provide peace of mind while adhering to the highest standards of care. Call 217-732-2638 or learn more at hbbfh.com.
The central and midwestern U.S. averages more than 850 tornadoes each year, and lately, the number of floods has been rising in the region too. So chances are, there will be more twisters and floods near here again. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are, you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has all the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
Spring is in the air, and now's a perfect time to make sure your air conditioner is working in tip-top shape before the hot summer's heat takes its toll. Lincoln Heating and Cooling, your local Carrier dealer, can clean or repair your old air conditioner or install a new one like an energy-efficient heat pump that will keep you cool this summer and warm in the winter. For fast, reliable service 24 hours a day, call Lincoln Heating and Cooling, 735-5835. Your home to Carrier, turn to the experts.
This is Chris Grau from Grau Chevrolet Buick in Lincoln. You've heard the old adage, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. That still applies today when it comes to car repairs. Finding vehicle problems early before they become big problems can save you hundreds, if not thousands, in the long run. Contact our service department to have your car or truck looked over today. We'll gladly perform a visual inspection and provide a written estimate and let you know what needs to be done right away or what can wait. Call Tub, Nate, or Dave in the service department at 217-735-4444 or visit us on the internet at www.growinc.com.
Come join the Grau family. It's Grau right now.
At Lincoln Printers in downtown Lincoln, the number one aim is to provide complete quality satisfaction at a fast, fair price while utilizing modern technology and a creative flair. With great customer service, Lincoln Printers offers business printing, invitations and personalized cards, quick copies, and faxing. But did you know Lincoln Printers also offers vehicle and window vinyl, large format printing, full service bindery application, and graphic designs? For all of your printing and sign-making needs, see why for over 40 years, Logan County and Central Illinois has chosen Lincoln Printers for high-quality, fast turnaround and affordable prices. For more information, phone Lincoln Printers at 217-732-3121. Stop by the office at 711 Broadway Street, across from the fire department in downtown Lincoln, or email lincolnprinters@abelink.com. A business Abe Lincoln will be proud to lend his name to. The inventory reduction sale is in full swing at Jake's Furnishings in Lincoln, and you'll save for every room in your home. Top quality furniture for every room in your house will create a stunning new look while saving you hundreds of dollars. Choose from top quality Ashley brand sofas, including recliners, plush sectionals, complete dining room sets, and handsome bedroom outfits fit for a king. And what better than the perfect mattress than Bemco for the best night's sleep. At Jake's Furnishings, all Bemco mattresses are on sale now, including plush, luxury firm, and pillow top models. But hurry into Jake's now, as this inventory reduction sale won't last long. For more details, stop by the Jake's Furnishing showroom, located at 1100 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Phone 735-1212 and become a fan on Facebook. Jake's Furnishings. Make it your own.
This is Steve Kimbrell, Nokomis head coach, and you're listening.
Thing, and that leads to our next caller, Olympia head football coach Eric Lyons. Where are you from, sexy thing? You out there?
I don't know if that's something I've ever been accused of, you know.
That's your new intro. Well, you mean to your face, at least.
Stumpy thing, maybe. You know, sexy, I don't know.
I thought when you played junior high baseball, that was your walk-up song.
Oh, yeah, right. We didn't have junior high baseball at Atwood Hammond, Joe.
Okay.
You know, it was
a poor school. I know.
You know, we had hitching posts outside the school, you know.
Hey, it's we haven't talked to you yet this year, but we'll jump right into it. You are 2-0.
Yes. Yep.
You there?
Yeah.
Well, awesome. I said you are 2-0. I was wondering. Let's talk about your first game. Kind of jump right into it, and then we'll talk about the big win last night, where I think you put a 50 burger on the board.
Yeah, we did. So we opened up against Riverton at Riverton. Beautiful new facility they have over there. With the turf and everything, it's really cool.
And a brand new head coach, right, from Rochester. Right?
What'd you say?
Brand new head coach over there from one of the Rochester State Championships.
Yeah, Colton. He's a really nice guy.
Yep.
Young kid, kind of got thrown into tough situation, you know, taking over about a week before the season started. But he, you know, I couldn't imagine what it would be like to come into a season that way. I think one of my jobs, I started in July, and it was still a panic, my first ever job. So
he was
I
like
can't
the
imagine
week before
first ever job starting a week before it all starts.
So you jumped over to Riverton, and I believe you got the shutout there, didn't you?
Yeah, we won 60-6. They scored one on us.
Oh, they did.
Yeah. I don't even remember when it was in the game in the second half. So at some point. So, yeah, I mean, our kids came out and played really well. We're really happy with the way we're executing right now. We got a veteran team, so that makes things a little bit more easy. You know, we were really young last year and returned about 18 or 19 starters. So, you know, when you do that, you have a pretty good feel of what it's going to be like week one.
Yeah, when you turn that many starters that know what they're doing, that helps with coaching and moving along a little quicker.
Well, no doubt.
You're ahead of the playbook a little bit. So you got a big win there, and then let's talk about last night.
Last night we played Pittsfield, and Pittsfield is a super physical team. You know, they got good size. They hit. You know, they made sure every time we're a triple option team, and so they made sure every time we pitched the ball that our quarterback made sure he felt it. You know, they were going to hit him every time. So no matter what, and so but I'd say that's probably the most complete football game our team has played probably since I've been to Olympia. They were not a bad football team, and we made some really big plays when we needed to. Our quarterback, Zach Keedy, ended up with about, I think he had right around 200.
Well, Something went wrong there. We lost you, Coach. Give us a...
and we're back.
You back?
Oh, nope. And we're calling.
Now we're calling somebody. Let's just talk to whoever answers.
Yeah, we're gonna order the pizza.
All right, I'm sorry, I lost you guys. My phone must have dropped.
You know what? It happens all the time on this show.
We're blaming that on Jim, actually, so that's not on you, Coach.
So go ahead. You're talking about your quarterback.
Yeah, so Zach had a really nice game last night. He rushed for about 250 yards.
Woo!
Yeah, he had a real nice game.
He likes keeping the ball then, huh?
Go ahead, Joe.
He likes keeping the ball then, huh?
Oh yeah, well, we have some design run plays to him, and because he is a good athlete, and we feel like we need to give him a chance to make some plays throughout the game, and he really stepped up last night. So, and we have a very good offensive line. We feel like we're always going to have a chance to move the ball on people because we're good up front.
You're and obviously you got a tailback you can pitch to, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of funny. None of our guys will probably put up super gaudy rushing yards this year because we have three guys. We have four guys in the backfield, including our quarterback, that will feel comfortable carrying the ball. So, we spread it around a little bit. It's kind of like, people don't think so, but there's a lot of similarities between what we do in the spread offense. You're just going to take what people give you, and it might be, last night was Zach's night, but next week it might be, one of our wingbacks night or our fullbacks night. You just got to, as one of my assistants, Doug Davis always says, you don't want to run into the walled cities. Take what they're giving you and try to take advantage of it.
Doug, a good boy, another country financial agent over there.
That's right.
Hey, so, that leads us into next week, kind of. You got a big game next week against Athens, and they're going to have to look at that quarterback and go, we've got to shut him down, which is going to open up other opportunities for you.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see what they come out in. Obviously, they're a great team, well coached. I think they've got like 11 straight playoff appearances, and it's going to be 2-0 teams going at it against each other down there at Athens, and I'm excited for our fans and our players to get to play in a game like that. Those big games are fun. They're fun. You're not going to have to get the kids motivated during practice in a week like that. They're going to be locked in and ready to go.
And they have a real nice facility over there, right? Is that the one?
Oh, yeah, it's beautiful.
All brand new
stuff. Beautiful.
Turf, good stuff. And this is your first year in the conference, so let's talk a little bit about that. The other schools you're going to have to play, and who's the conference favorite? Is it Athens?
I think the conference favorite's probably Williamsville.
Oh, yeah,
they
forgot about it, Williamsville.
They return a lot from, last year's team that I think lost in the semis or the quarters, and so I'd say they're probably the favorite. But Williamsville is always one of the top of the pack. Williamsville, Athens, and Maroa, are
Maroa,
at the top standings a lot.
Absolutely, you got three tough schools right there you have to deal with. You like the conference change? Does it help with travel any?
I think if our district is so big, right, as far as like land area, and I think if you live in Atlanta, you're probably thrilled, because your travel cut down quite a bit to the Springfield area, and if you live in Hopedale, everything probably got about 30 minutes longer than what it was before.
That's true.
The travel actually ends up, I think we checked it from last year's schedule, and we actually travel 1 mile less than what we did last year.
All right.
But that'll probably change next year when we have to travel to Pittsfield. So
that's a long trip.
Yeah, that's a haul.
Pittsfield,
definitely a haul.
So let's talk about the defense for a little bit.
All of our district deer hunters will be happy. Pike County, some pretty good deer hunting from what I understand.
Yeah, you might have some kids just stay all night because they're going to deer hunt in the morning. There'll be less kids on the bus on the ride home. Yeah. Let's talk about your defense. Looks like they're shutting some people down.
Yeah. Coach Murray, our DC, is doing a great job. we went back to Joe, you'll be familiar with this because when we coached together, it's what we ran. The 3-4 we ran when I was at Bloomington.
Mm-hmm.
We went back to that defense this year. We have some good athletes in the back end, and we felt like we'd been a 4-4 the last few years, but we're not as deep on the D-line as what we've been. So we went to this 3-4, and our kids are doing a really great job of just being where they're supposed to be. You know, that's what defensive football is all about, is just do your job and count on your teammates to do the same. And, you know, so far they're doing a great job of that.
Do you find that tough wrestler to sit down there at nose?
Oh yeah. We have our nose guard is our kid that's going to Southern, Blaine Halley. He's just signed to Southern a few weeks ago, and when you got a kid that's 6'5" and 300 pounds, that's and that's what we had at Bloomington too. And he's playing for the Cowboys now.
So he's with the Cowboys.
That made it a little bit easier.
That's fun stuff, isn't it?
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, he made the 53-man roster too. I was so happy for him. John did, and Blaine. I often tell Blaine stories about John, about how he never really played D-line until he was a senior, and Blaine's showing some promise there this year. So that's been great.
For the listeners out there, John Ridgway, pay attention. He's got a Cowboy uniform running around out there. State champion wrestler and a great football player.
Very, yeah. That generational player, once in a lifetime guy. I mean, you're pretty fortunate when kids like that make you look pretty good.
Yeah, you're right. The Johnnies and Joes, they can make you look good.
Yeah, they sure can.
Over those X's and O's. I got a meeting this weekend with Coach Gardner, so I'm sure we're going to talk about Ridgway.
Oh, that's awesome.
So next week the big game over in Athens. You're making the trip, and good luck, Coach. You're 2-0. I know you're feeling good. Everything's going well when you're 2-0.
Yeah. We're excited to see how we stack up against the perennial powers in the league, and we go Athens and Williamsville back to back, so it's we're going to find out a lot about ourselves in these next 2 weeks.
Well, I mean, as well as I do that unless you run option on offense, it's very tough to show that to your kids in practice. So that's got to help, and they probably don't see our option team.
Yeah, it takes us years to get it right. You know what I mean? And so we feel like having to prepare for the flex bone in 3 days is a difficult challenge. Athens runs some similar stuff, so they can probably prepare for it as well as anybody, but it's a different beast. So and in the Illini Prairie Central ran it too, so they saw it a couple times a year, whereas in the Sangamo, I think we're the only team doing stuff like that. So
yeah, that helps.
It does help.
Well, Coach, Eric Lyons from the 2-0 Olympia Spartans called in today. Thanks, Coach. We'll talk to you next week, and hope you go 3-0.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Have a great day.
Yep, you too. That brings us back to LJHS and some final comments
going here.
That's a great game.
And our final comments going on. What a facility. But Michelle, you want some parting comments, something you'd like to say?
It's a beautiful day.
A shout out to anybody, or maybe say something about someone.
No comment. Hi to the fam. I know they're all listening. So it's a beautiful day. Last year, I remember at County, it was cold and rainy, that drizzly rain. It was miserable. So, of course, we got to give a shout out to Lincoln Youth Football. I mean, they're playing today at the high school. So Carter plays football at 3:00 again today. I love it when it's in Lincoln. Don't have to travel too far. But I think then after that, they got a few road games. So I think they rode because the high school lets them play. So when the high school team's away, then youth football is at home. So
and that's a great way to build interest in the program and get the kids out playing on that high school field.
Yeah, definitely. So, that's going on today at the high school as well. So shout out to the youth program. They got a great program going on. A lot of kids.
Yes, they do.
I think that this is the most kids, they said at our parent meeting, this is the most kids as a whole, with the cheerleading program and the, all of the, from flag football all the way through 8th grade, it's the most kids they've ever had in the program. So
that's what Sam White was on.
Yeah.
He told us that same thing. So
that was, it's great. My brothers
stuff.
are loving that we have a football player because, Carson was never interested in football and Carter really wasn't until last year, but now he's loving it. So
I can't figure out who was the best football player of those brothers, but
I don't get in the middle of it.
I do. I like to stir them up. So you young boys, you guys talk about that, and then let us know which one of you guys was the best football player, because we know who the best golfer is.
That would be Carson.
That's Derek.
Pretty soon, though. I don't know.
Yeah.
Derek's he's has a baby on the way, so
that's going to slow down.
Yeah, that'll slow down his golf game.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Carson's picking it up, so we'll see. We'll see what happens.
You are right about that. Well, we'd like to thank you all for joining us on this Saturday morning. Lincoln Junior High. You want to watch some baseball in town? Come to junior high. You want to watch some football? Go out to the high school. Railers are 2-0. Exciting next week.
You want to relax on some furniture?
You want to relax on some furniture? Go out to Jake's. He may even be there today.
Yeah, I'm going to head that way.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, guys.
Good day.
The preceding program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.